Alright guys, GF7 here and welcome to another squad builder on this channel. This one's going to be another one of my squads that I did play in the weekend league with, and starting off we have Buffon. This team is about 300,000 coins to 400,000 coins depending, obviously you can change some players. And Buffon with 87 dive and 84 reflexes, 30,000 coins, not too expensive, he's not the best. I mean, he'll make some errors, but although he makes some errors, man, Hunty obviously in that million squad builder, I'll leave a link in that down below. Neuer makes some mistakes, but Buffon overall is a decent player, and I mean he'll be someone that you'd probably want to use. And then next up at right back, we do in fact have Bakary Sagna. Bakary Sagna is a go-to right back for me. As you can see, he hasn't scored or assisted. He's 27 games in my club. I actually just keep selling him because he seems to change price a lot. And sometimes every time I seem to want to sell him, he just seems to go up a bit. So I always end up selling him. But I've played a lot of games with Sagna. 75 pace, 82 defending, 80 physical. I mean, it's very decent stats. Not the quickest, so you may not want him. Many people would prefer different players, like Kyle Walker would fit into this team. You may want him, but I just like playing with Sagna, and he's a player that I like to play in the weekend league with, even though there are some really sweaty players in there. And so, guys, in the two centre back positions, we do in fact have Chiellini and Koulibaly. You can switch around Koulibaly, but then you have to switch around the left back. You can get like another Juventus like Bonucci, Barzagli, and then get Alexandro left back. But first up we have Koulibaly. As you can see, Koulibaly here, 74 pace, 82 defending, 86 physical, high work rate, so that can put some people off the high work rates. But because he's so quick, he will come back in time and help you out. He has of course scored for me, and I mean, as he's just so 6'5", he's so strong. And he's incredible. I mean, he's one of the best players, and he's probably better than Chiellini in-game, even though Chiellini is the one who is 88 rated. And guys, as for Chiellini, one of the highest rated, I think third highest rated centre-back in the game, 54,000 coins, 2 goals, 2 assists, upper corners. Even though he's got low attack rate, he's a very good player, standing around the corners, and he'll get his shots out. He's a decent shooter, he says 46, he's decent. But 74 pace, he's got 90 defending. He's very good. Even though he does seem to mess up on some headers, a lot of people do prefer to play with Bonucci. I can see why they play for Bonucci. It can be up to you. Bonucci is a bit less, but Chiellini is obviously the higher rated of the two. And so, guys, to make chemistry for this team, Fabrizi Ghoulam is on it. I like Ghoulam. He was rare last week, and he's very good. 81 pace, 79 physical. I'm not sure why he lost his rare, but he did lose his rare. He's got 2 assists for me. He can go up and down the flanks. I usually set my wings as fullbacks to go a bit higher up. High attack of work rate as well, so he will go up, but sometimes obviously he can be caught out, and so that is something you have to be aware of. But like I said, you can switch the players around, and you can get Juventus all of it, and you can get Alexandro and players like that. But it's just because I want Koulibaly, and for Koulibaly to work with this team, Ghoulam is the man. And so, guys, next up at left mid, we have the Manchester United youngster by the name of Martial. Martial is 30,000 coins on PS4. He's obviously very quick. 91 pace, 87 dribbling, 79 shooting. He's got 4 goals and 3 assists in the 27 games. I mean, you can say that's poor, but I'd say that's pretty good. This team really did turn me around in the season, because the last team that I was playing with, I had about 2 wins in about 8 games. It was just disastrous, and so I decided to turn it all around, and in the end I got gold 2 again. I mean, it's not, I'm always aiming for gold 1 and just can't get there so far. But yeah, Martial, 30,000 coins, I'd say he's worth it. I just don't use the left mid and right mid as much as you would if they were wingers or forwards, as that's quite an obvious factor. But yeah, it was more the strikers that do make an influence in this 4-4-1-1 formation. And next up, we do in fact have the central midfielders. 2 central midfielders from the Premier League that are French. First up, as you can see, is N'Golo Kante. And the second one, who I think I have CDM. Yes, I do, and that is Francis Coquelin. Coquelin and Kante play together, and they're very solid, actually. I like Coquelin in real life. I'm an Arsenal fan. I feel that Coquelin is one of the best in real life. I love Coquelin in real life. He's very cheap, 850 coins, 11 assists in the 27 games, but he's got high defensive work rate, medium attacker, so he will stay back. Whereas in Kante is the man who will go forward. Coquelin will be the man that stays back, because he's tall, well, I wouldn't say he's the tallest, but 5'10". He seems really tall in game. I mean, he wins a lot of aerial duels, and that is what a really good thing about Francis Coquelin. Next up, as you know, I have N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante, 35,000 coins. He's everyone's go-to player. 4 goals, 6 assists, but overall, he is a rock with his 80 pace, 80 defending, 83 physical. He is one of the best players on the FIFA, and everyone likes to play with him, I think. It's just, who wouldn't like to play with Kante? He's just so strong, he's so quick. He can pick the pass. He's just one of the best players on the game, and he's one of my favourite players to play with, and that is why I just had to fit him into this team, even though it's sort of a weird sort of team this, because it is Serie A at the back, PPL midfield, and then Serie A at the top, which you will see in a second. And then next up, we do have at right midfield, we have Sissoko. Sissoko isn't my first choice player to go with, but for the big links, you don't have to have him. I mean, you could have Willian there at right mid, or you could have, and then have Chelsea right back, or Brazil right back. But overall, he's a decent player. 1 goal and 4 assists, but he's cheap. I mean, he's really cheap. For his value, he's probably worth it. You could try fit it all in. You could go for different players as well. But for the team that is this, he's the perfect player to fit it all in. Obviously, because I want Sagna over Walker or Bellerin, because I just prefer playing with Sagna, even though Sagna's obviously not as quick or nowhere near as pacey as them two. Then before this point, you'll be wondering, how is this team worth anywhere near that amount of money? And now you'll see the 2 strikers. First striker, we do in fact have Gonzalo Higuain playing in the centre forward, and then for a perfect link with him up top, we do in fact have Paulo Dybala. Paulo Dybala is probably my favourite striker on this game. Look at Higuain, he's got 80 pace, 80 dribble, 87 shooting. He's very, very good. 73,000 coins he cost me. That is not that much, really. And then at 27 games, 21 goals, 25 assists. That is an incredible stats. 4-star weak foot as well. Higuain can hit some bangers. I mean, he hasn't got the pace like Dybala has, but he's definitely got the physical attributes that Dybala hasn't got. And that is why Higuain is such a great player for me. Guys, at striker, we have the 195,000 coin striker at 88 pace, 90 dribbling, 86 shoot. I think it goes up to about 97 pace and 95 shooting with his hunter card. 4-star skill with his 3-star weak foot. 27 games, 42 goals and 13 assists. That is an incredible record, because that is 55 and 27, which means he's equivalent of being involved in 2 goals in every single game, which is an incredible record for 27 games in fact. And it's just the balls over the top. He can go and pass players. He's got 66 physical, but it seems stronger than that. I mean, he'll outstrip some players. And I mean, he is probably the best striker on FIFA 17. I mean, there's just no one who really compares to Paulo Dybala, because he's got everything that you need in a world-class striker. That is the team in full. There's full chem on every single player apart from Martial, I believe. Yes, I think this is Martial. Martial's the only player out full chem. You could potentially give it so it all works together and gets everyone on full chem if you have to get everyone on full chem. But with my bench I'm putting it is a 185. It's only 184 then, because there's only batch 1 on the bench, so it's obviously going to be a bit lower. But yeah, overall it plays very well. It did get me, what was my record? I think I only lost, I wasn't a lot. I didn't lose too many in the amount of games I did play in the weekend league. It's a lot better than anything I've done. If I was playing this next weekend for the full 40 games, then it probably would be able to get me the gold one that I am looking for. Anyway guys, I've been GF7. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like rating. And if you'd like to comment down some squads or some videos you'd like me to create, please leave them down in the comment section below. I'm always happy to answer questions on making squads or what you can do to change them. Just let me know. I have helped a few people before. Anyway, I'll see you later. Goodbye.